Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. How you guys doing? My name's Scotty. We're fishing the Mississippi River today. Amanda, welcome in. And right now we've got some skipjack on both of our catfish rods. And we're going to see what happens. I've still got to get finished up. Rhea C. It's great to see you. So we're at the ferry crossing, so you're going to hear some squeaking and some other stuff and a train. I'm going to mute you guys. All right, I think the train's done whistling. So welcome to everybody. Sorry about that. I didn't figure when your eardrums blowing out, especially if you're wearing earbuds by a train going by. And I'm right at railroad crossing, so you know they got to hit that horn and blare it. So if y'all don't mind, I need to still go up and get my battery pack. I was kind of in a hurry, so I made my deadline for my YouTube setup. So give me just a minute, keep an eye on them rods, and I'll be right back to you. All right, well, I see my poles are still there, so that's good. If the wind is bad, I'll go up there and get a muff for it. Phew. All right, so I got a couple reasons I picked this spot. Normally I fish to my left, but the river's dropped a whole lot. So I decided to try this spot. So reason number one why I picked the spot is there's a tree behind me. The sun sets in the west. I am on the east side of the tree. So therefore I have shade. I thought that was a really good idea. The second reason is, like I was just saying, that the river has dropped. So the banks of the mighty Mississippi are still very muddy because the water's receding, so the ground's saturated. And reason number three, and I never noticed this before because I've never really fished this side, there's a creek that actually runs straight out here. So my theory is if there's fresh water coming in from a creek going into the river, there's probably bait fish and bigger fish that are trying to eat those bait fish. I could be wrong, but it's my thought. And if my thought's right, we'll catch some fish. If my thought's wrong, we still might catch fish. Or we could just not catch fish and just be fishing. But face it, guys, it is a fishing channel. Never guaranteed to catch fish. Only guaranteed to be here. Mine were blue cats. Xfinity, welcome in. Good to see you. Sorry, guys, I haven't been on for a little while. I needed a break after my marathon of 30 videos in 30 days, plus working a full-time job. I just had to have a break for a couple days. Plus, I had to work some overtime at my job, so it made it kind of hard to get. But we're back at it, and we're going to try to catch a couple fish. I'm only going to fish for probably 2.5 to 3 hours because it's been nice all day until I drove down here and the sun came out and it got to be like 90 degrees really quick. Randall, welcome in. I wish I could see my screen a little better. I'll be glad when my glasses come in. Yeah, Landon, I went over and tried the spillway today. I seen a bunch of gar in there. I seen a bunch of bait fish, but I couldn't get anything to bite. But I did. I tried it for about 45 minutes. I'll go back and try it again. So I can see the people's names really, really good in blue, the people in the whites. I can't really see your names so well, so forgive me. How was your day? My day was great until I got down here and it was 90 degrees because it was cloudy at home and like 75. So, and just so y'all know, my regular glasses broke. So these glasses aren't very good. So it's hard to read the chat. So I do apologize to everybody if I ignore you or you think I ignore you because I'm not trying to. Looks like it's SKJ maybe. Welcome in. No, I just got here. I've been set up for less than 10 minutes. Caught 2 bass yesterday. Awesome, Xfinity. That's awesome, awesome. I hooked up my power cord for my battery to my phone, and I forgot to hook my battery up. That don't do much good, does it? There's a ton I caught too. Yeah, I seen it. I know there's a bunch of them. Ashley Brady, welcome in. Yeah, I know there's a ton of gar over there. The guy that comes by and reads the gauge just stopped over, and I was talking to him some too. Is that Westo Man? Is that what that is? Welcome in. I seen you put a couple things in there. I apologize. All right, Hard Bass, welcome in. Great to see you. So, I'm sorry for the squeaky noise. I got a tugboat, or a ferry. We're fishing for blue cat, channel cat, or flatheads. Whatever wants to bite, or gar, or turtle. I'll even take a turtle today. But I got a ferry just off to my left. I mean, literally to my left. And it's like right there. So that squeaking you hear is that ferry in there. So I can't do anything about that noise. Sorry. But the rest of the bank, as you can see, is mud. And this was rock. So this is where we went. And it's shady. So that's good. Might go to the spillway or the Mississippi too. Well, I'm down here. If you want to come down here, I'm probably going to be here a couple hours, but I'm here. If you come down here and I give you guys a sticker, I got some stickers in. That's up to you though. And your mom or your dad or whomever. So Landon's a local kid down here in this area. I met him, I think last time I was down here the time before. He's like, man, you got to go try the spillway area out. And if it was, it's actually like a pump station. So if it was pumping water, man, I think you could really tear up some fish in there. Because you know the fish like to get up in that current. And it feeds into the Mississippi. So what's your setup and what kind of bait you're using? I'm using skipjack right now. And I'll probably use skipjack later. I do got a couple shrimp, but I figure the perch will just eat those off or whatever. But I might try them. My rods are Berkley big game rods, or like $20 or $25 rods from Walmart. You know, I'm an economically friendly fisherman. I don't go out and buy $150 or $200 rods. I was basically in this area and I caught a 50 and a 60 to 75 pound blue cat 2 nights back to back. And I was using these Berkley big game rods and they handled those fish without a problem. No, I only got here about 15 minutes ago. So economically, if you want to fish with an inexpensive rod, try out the Berkley big game rods. They're great. And the reels, one's a Cat Daddy that I bought probably 4 or 5 years ago. I paid like 20 or 25 bucks for it. And the other one's a Bass Pro Shop reel. And that's about the same. So for decent catfish rod and reel, I'm about 40 to 50 bucks in. No, nothing yet. But it's still early. 15 minutes in. I'm getting a hit on that left rod, I think. It could just be moving. I probably really do need to up the weight on these. It's only got like 3 ounces of weight on it. Probably need to get a 5 or 6 on there. So it could be that bait rolling from the current. Oh, he's probably asking to be mod, and I don't just give out people mods. I mean, you have to earn it. You've got to come in. You've got to be regular. You got to be respectful to people. I've let some people be mods that shouldn't have been mods, and they started blocking people and put them in a timeout for no reason. I lost several viewers that were viewers way before they became mods because they were doing dumb stuff. So I don't just let people have mods anymore. And that's not saying everybody will do it, but it's one of those things that one person did it and they ruined it for everybody else. And if you come on here and you say I pooped, or if you say I'm 9, or anything really silly and stupid like that, you'll get put time out for 24 hours. If you want to come in and laugh and joke and cut up and have a good time, you're welcome to stay. You want to learn about fishing, you want to stay, you want to watch these two rods, just sit there and do nothing, you're welcome to stay. Mary Bruce, good afternoon. Good to see you today. So that's pretty much the rules of my channels. Try to stay away from religion and try to stay away from politics. Those just seem to cause issues. I've only went for channels and flatheads mainly because, yeah, hey, I mean, go for what you can. I have to drive probably an hour to get to the Mississippi River to fish for anything else besides channel cat. Oh, it wasn't good. It wasn't good for Bank Fishing Adventures. He caught 0 fish. I caught 1. Wild Hook, he caught a couple. And crap, his name's on top of my head and I can't think of it. Clayton, he caught a bunch. That's a bite on the left rod, guys. That was a bite. Let's see if he comes back for it, or if he's just bumped it off the bottom now. That wasn't a hard bite, but it was a bite. Come on, fishy. All right. All you gotta do is walk away and then they'll bend it back over on you. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate it. You know, you're always welcome in. Like I said, as long as you don't come in and cause no drama, man, everybody is welcome. If you enjoy fishing, if you enjoy the outdoors, that's what my channel is about. I try to be a family-friendly oriented channel. My kids come in, and there's other people, and I know there's several other young folks that are in my channel. So if you like it, I appreciate you coming back. Rod, welcome in. Good to see you. Sampy, how you doing? Good to see you. There that bite is again. Take it. Do something with it. That sure looks like a turtle bite. Either a turtle bite or it's a small channel cat. I want to say it's a turtle. I don't know if y'all can see it, but he just sits there and just bounces that rod tip just a little bit. And I got a skipjack head on the right rod, I think, and it's a body piece on the left rod, if you're curious. Well, I caught a snapper before. Them dudes ain't no fun, man. They want to eat your fingers, your toes, your arms, whatever they can get their mouth on. There's still a bunch of debris going down to Mississippi. I mean, there's still big trees and everything else. But this river level is way down. It said it was at 21 foot over at the river gauge here in St. Genevieve. So Rod would be able to tell you probably better how to understand that than I can. But I know it's at 21 foot. Well, don't focus too hard. You might cross your eyes. When the fish in this river gets a hold of that, that rod's going to bend. When it's a turtle, it's just going to jiggle the rod tip. That's just the way it is. Brother snagged a soft shell. Yep. Yeah, them turtles, man, they don't mess around. They'll bite your finger off in a heartbeat, especially a snapping turtle. Yeah, see, that's what 21 foot means. Will you be there at 3:40? It is 2 foot. Yeah, I should be, because I'm planning on, I'll probably stay until about 5. How do you unhook a snapping turtle? With a pair of needle nose pliers, and be very careful. Stacy, welcome into your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. If y'all haven't, hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. It's free, and watch that rod tip. Y'all see what I'm talking about? That's a stinking turtle or a channel cat. A small channel cat. But I say it's a turtle. And if it's a gar would grab that bait and start running with it most of the time. I was going to go get some live bait, but it was just a thought. I thought about it. Which probably would have been a good idea, but like I said, it was just a thought. I may have a bluegill up there in my bag that swallowed the hook on me, and he's been on ice. I don't know how good he'd do, but we might try him anyway. What's it going to hurt, right? I'm going to get back on this side of the camera, and that stupid rod will probably start bouncing again. Why? Because fish know when you're not by the rod. Yeah, it was. He was tearing everything up. Once in a while, I'll keep a catfish or two to eat, but I'm not really a big fan of catfish. If I'm going to keep anything, I'd rather catch some crappie and keep crappie. I gotta go, but we'll pop in every once in a while. All right. Hey, thanks. I appreciate you coming in. Hopefully we'll see you back pretty soon. All right. We got 15 thumbs up and 15 people in. Awesome. You can't ever believe that counter, because that counter will jump back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Believe it or not, at one point in time, a couple weeks ago, I had 10,000 people watching my live stream in the YouTube format. Why, I have no idea. But there was 10,000 people in there, according to the counter. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Like I said, it's been in my cooler, and it's on ice, and it's been cold. So I'm thinking about trying it, because something keeps fooling around with this left rod, and I think it's a turtle. So if it's already taking my bait off, I'm going to try that bluegill. Yeah, crappie's my favorite. Of any of the fish, I think crappie would be my favorite. I haven't tried walleye. I know it's really good, but I haven't caught a walleye yet. But once I do, and he's legal size to keep, I'm going to keep him and try him out. You know, if you guys haven't subscribed and you'd like to, man, hit that subscribe button. It's free. I got to figure out how to put the little subscribe button at the top of my lives. I don't know how to do it. There's got to be a way. I've seen other people do it. but that'd be so much more handy. All you have to do is click that little button. But for now, you can double tap that screen and hit that thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping in here too. Even if you don't stay long, I appreciate you coming in. We're going to give this left rod just a few more minutes. Then we're going to pull it in. Because I probably don't have any bait, because I'm really probably pretty sure that was a turtle that was chewing on it. And that squeaking is very annoying even to me. So I know if you guys can hear it, it's got to be bad on you. Yeah, I just wish Wild Hook didn't have such connection issues. But, I mean, he did get back in and he caught some fish. It's usually me that ends up with the skunk. It was Stacy this time. I only have like one little 3-pound channel cat, but I had whiskers on the bank. And if y'all want to tune in to Sunday Night Bites, it's either on my channel or Bank Fishing Adventures YouTube channel. And that's on Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 7 Stacy's time, but it's 6 my time. And that's on Sunday. That's why it's called Sunday Night Bites and not like Friday Night Bites or Tuesday Night Bites. Sunday Night Bites. Y'all got it? I'm sure you got it. Hope you catch some fish. I'm hoping to catch some fish too. I think we will. At least a fish. I would use more than 2 rods, but I am on the Mississippi and my labels might still be on my rod, so I can use a 3rd rod. Just like for any of you guys that may live on Missouri, I think it's the same on the Illinois side. If you're fishing in Mississippi, you can use as many rods as you want. I think up to 50 rods. I can't say as many as you want, but I think it's up to 50 rods. You can have 2 that are not labeled, but every other rod has to have your conservation number on it, or your name and conservation number. Mr. Rogers, welcome in. So if a guy had enough rods and they wanted to, they could put 50 stinking rods up and down this bank. So it's 50 hooks. So you could essentially have 50 rods. Or you could have 5 rods with 10 hooks. Or 20 rods with 5 hooks. You know how it goes. Right rod just got to hit. Right rod just got to hit again. Oh, come on. Pull on the harder than that. Don't be a little wuss about it. Hit that dude. Show it who the boss is. There you go. Hit a little harder. You guys watching that right rod? Take it down. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A little harder. Quit playing with it, dang it. Now I should run over to that rod and get down on my knees and crank it up. But man, that's nothing but mud, and I ain't getting on my knees on the mud. That fish is going to take that rod over before I go run over there. Because that's just how it's going to be. There are big blue cats in here. I know that for a fact. Personal experience. And those that you don't know that, Mid South made it to his destination this morning. Apparently, his baggage got busted up, and there's like a 4 hour. They were 4 hours late or something. I don't know, but he did make it. He didn't fall out of the airplane, though. That's just the wind moving the rods. If it gets too windy, let me know. I can put a screen cover over the microphone. I'm really thinking it's probably not that deep out there, guys. This sure didn't seem like it took very long for that weight to hit the bottom, like a matter of about 4 seconds. No, Mike, ain't caught nothing yet. We're trying. We've had some bites, so that's a good sign. I think they were turtle bites. And how you doing? That's Tabarka, everybody. If I'm saying it right, I think I'm saying it right. All right, I'm gonna reel that left rod in. Let's see, we got some bait left on it from them taps. All right, good deal. Now that weight stuck in the mud pretty hard. That wasn't going nowhere. All right. Whatever it was, ate the guts out and ate part of the head, so I would say it was probably a turtle. So we're going to get rid of this piece. Now I'm going to go up there and get some more bait. I'm really debating on checking that one. So we did have some hits on it. There ain't no sense in making 2 or 3 trips to the truck when I can make one. I'd say by the looks of that bait, it was probably a turtle too. See, I just kind of got it chewed up on the side. Ain't much of it left there. So I'm going to go and get 2 new pieces of bait. And I guess I could throw this one back out there for a little bit. And I'll just bring an extra piece of bait down with me. That bait's pretty waterlogged with this hot water. That's pretty shallow out there. All right, I'm gonna go up and get some bait. I'll be right back. I was gonna get a bigger weight, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna need it. Even though there's a lot of current out there. Of course, I could throw it a little farther if I had a little more weight. But I don't really know that it's gonna make a difference. All right, I'll be back. Don't go nowhere. Watch them rods. If they bend over, that means there's a fish on it. Mid-South, welcome in. Glad to see you made it to your destination. I'll be right back. All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw a cork on this one, trying to make it a Sandy root. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Sandy Cooper type rig. I'm gonna go with the chunk of bluegill. I really kind of figured it'd be a deeper pocket right here where I'm at from that ferry being there, because it backs up there and it goes around. You'd think it'd push all that water, that dirt out, but it still seems to be pretty shallow. So I'm really helping to catch something. I don't care if it's turtle. I gotta get something on the line today. We're 40 minutes in. I think we can catch something. Oh, hi, Wild Hook. I know he's live, but I appreciate it. I didn't know he was live when I went live, but he might not have been then. But he is now. So now we got cut bluegill on the left rod and skipjack on the right. I'll probably pull that skipjack in here a little bit. Like I said, it was pretty waterlogged already, and this warm water just destroys the bait really fast. But if we're just feeding a turtle, I don't see no sense in it. Big old channel cat might come up and eat it, or a flathead, or well, I ain't seen that. I see it moving around. I think it's more of the current. It might not be. But right out where that, oh, maybe it is. Yeah, it's moving now. That's a good eye. It could be that wind blowing to you. Oh, that's going forward. That's a turtle. My money, it's a turtle. I'll tell you what, I'll be happy when this river goes down enough that I can put my boat on it. Because I got a spot that I really like to fish, and I've caught several channel cat. But right now, it's all underwater. You can't even see any of the wing dikes, and there's wing dikes all up and down through here. I bet you that's a stinking turtle. Oh, well, I hope everything's okay there, Randall. When did you go from Randall to Randy? V8, welcome in. Great to see you. Need to see some of your lives again. You ain't had lives for a while, dude. $5.1. Wow. Okay. Because I know you was Randall, but now you're not no more. Anderson, welcome in. Y'all don't mind, smash that thumbs up. It does help, they say. Been working a lot. That is no excuse. Tell them you need time off to do lives. You probably make more money doing lives than what you do at your job. Okay, maybe not, but I know you have tons and tons of people in your lives. And I enjoy watching your lives. Might have had a small bite on that right rod. But like I said, if that rod just doesn't bend over, it ain't nothing big enough to fool with. But you wouldn't think them turtles could just like hang out there in that current. But they will. And if anybody ever tells you you cannot catch a 50-pound blue cat on a 5-aught hook, tell them they're full of crap. Or a 60 to 70 pounder. Because I have. So I know it can be done. There's a nice breeze out here. If these trees weren't here, it'd probably be a really nice breeze. But if these trees weren't here, I'd be in the sun. And I didn't really want to be in the sun. So I'm facing the east, and the trees are behind me, and the sun's going to the west to set. So I'm in a great spot. This tug's not moving, or this ferry, whatever you want to call the thing, hauls cars back and forth. I couldn't have asked for a better spot. And Jay, welcome in. I don't know if I said welcome in to Stephen Merchant, but welcome in. He's in here all the time. He's a member. Ria's a member. Wild Hook's a member. Mid-South isn't a member, but he did make a nice super sticker, so we'll let him go with that. Thank you for your super sticker. And I do have some stickers that I'll send out to my members. Or I should say a sticker, because I've only got one ordered, but one's a start, guys, okay? Next time I can find them on sale again, I'll buy some more. I'm going fishing later today. Well, I hope you catch something big. Oh, I hope you're okay. It's not good when anybody's had to go into the hospital or anything. Trent, welcome in. I didn't see you there. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you got that all taken care of. Hopefully it doesn't come back. Like I said, guys, if the wind noise gets bad, let me know. I'll put a muff on it. That's it. Fish till you drop. I mean, that's the way I look at it. I work. When I'm not working, I'm fishing. I need to get a little bit smaller of a tent because I do like to camp when I go. Hey, that's a good bite on that right rod, guys. I mean, it's not a great bite, but it was still a good bite. I mean, it didn't bend the pole over, but it still was a good bite. But anyway, so I was saying I need to get another tent because I've got an 8-man tent that's like one of them self pop up. Well, it's not really self, but it takes you like 2 seconds to put it together. But man, it's a pain to try to put together by yourself. Hey, I don't blame you. Cat fishing's a lot better than wife. Well, I mean, I don't know your wife, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean, right? That's right. I like Debbie more than I like me too. Well, how close you want me to be to Southeast Missouri? I'm in St. Genevieve right now. I can't get much closer southeast unless I go down to Cape. Oh, that's okay. I go down and fish Clearwater and St. Francis River stuff all the time. I'm getting a bite on that right rod still. The left rod could be moving from a turtle. It could be a little bit of a breeze because there is a breeze out here. But it's definitely not a fish because if it's a fish, my rod would have done been in the water like Anthony J all day. Hey, Cat Daddy, if you want to, Cat Daddy Mike, if you want to send me an email or something, hey, I'll take you up on that. I'll go down there because, like I said, I go down that way anyway. Clearwater Lake is south on Highway 67. You get off at the 34 exit and make a right. You go 18 miles, I think. Then you go through town, and it's like another 6 miles out of town. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I mean, heck, even if you want to get together sometime and fish or something, just let me know. But yeah, shoot me an email. My email address is on my about page. Or you can always subscribe and just catch me on a live. I try to do 1 to 2 lives a week. Over the past month, I was doing live like twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. But I was trying to get my 4,000 watch hours, and I finally made it there. So between my full-time job and fishing full-time, it just really, 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 really wore me out. So I had to take a break for a little bit. You may be subscribed. I don't know. I can't keep. I can see who subscribes to a point, but I've got 4,100 something subscribers. So good deal. Thank you for subscribing. See you later, Trent. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. We'll probably see you later. Happy Monday to you, Jen. How you doing? Good to see you. So, I was kind of telling you guys I really wanted to fish here because of the bank and it wasn't all mud and I got a tree behind me. But there's a plus. There's a creek that comes in right here to my right that feeds into the river. So I figured that'd be a good spot for bait fish to be, and big fish eat bait fish. Oh, hey, that sounds awesome because I love to go camping, and it's pretty much, well, it used to be me and my buddy Shane, but he took a different job, so he really can't. That's a bite on the left rod, so he really can't go. So I don't need this great big huge tent that I have. So I would definitely appreciate it. Come on, left rod, bend over. You're right, Eric. Okay, yeah, just if you can, send me an email or have your wife do it. No, I think it's a turtle, guys. I really think it's a turtle on that left rod. I'll reel it in, but I'm pretty sure it's a turtle. I'd say it was a turtle. But get it back out. I think it's settled now. Fish on credit on the right one. Gotta love feeding them turtles. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get another piece of bait. I just don't feel like hauling all that crap down here and back and forth. I'd really just walk up a couple times and get a piece of bait if I need it. What's that say, Eric? Are you allowed to keep turtles? Where you? I'm sure there's some turtles that you're not supposed to keep, but I don't keep turtles, so I don't know. No F's, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, I'm gonna go up and grab another piece of bait. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're going to have a little fun for a minute. We'll see how long this lasts. I did bring a piece of real bait with me, but I also brought a couple pieces of shrimp. So let's throw a piece of shrimp on there and see how long it lasts. I don't think it'll I don't know if you guys can see that there's a gar right there. You should be able to see him. He went back down, but he was right there by the shore. All right, Mary, have a good day. So I'm going to throw this piece of shrimp on there. We could catch buffalo. We can catch anything on this. And I don't know if I ever told any of you guys, but I hate that reel that's on that rod. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But I did order me one of those President Flugers, or the Fluger President, I guess, 40 that Mid-South found at Walmart.com for $30. So that will replace that one. No less. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you becoming a member. And we send out stickers. So, well, I have a sticker, but I'll send you a sticker for being a member. So if you want to drop me a link with your email in it, I can get you a sticker out. I only have one made so far. I'm waiting to go. I try to catch them on sale because I have a hard time paying $40 and $50 for 50 stickers. So once we get a little bit more established and I can start making videos and stuff, we'll make a second tier to the membership. We'll probably call it the catchers. We'll have the fishers and the catchers. And then the top tier might be the Mid-South. I don't know yet. I haven't figured that level out. But that's what it'll be. And I may change the pricing plan. I went with what YouTube recommended. I don't really know that I want to keep it at that. I'll probably bring it down because I'd rather have more members at a less cost. You know what I mean? So look for that. All right, no F's. I mean, that's up to you. I don't think shipping the sticker to Scotland's expensive. I mean, it might be a couple bucks, but that's up to you. Yeah, we might name it the Turtle Lovers. That's a good idea, Mid-South. See, I knew you were good for something. Lordies, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, I haven't seen you on in my streams for a long time. So just keep you guys up to date. We got bluegill on the left rod, and we got a piece of shrimp on the right rod. We have 0 fish on the bank, but we're trying. We've been here for a little bit over an hour. I don't know about snow, but I'm definitely... Oh, no, Wes, it's all right. It can't be that expensive. Just drop it to me, and I'll get it out to you. Even if it's 4 or 5, I can't see this any more than $4 or $5 to send it to you. Matter of fact, I may have a couple duplicates of different kinds of stickers I can throw in there with it. I mean, if I'm going to send a package with one sticker, I might as well throw a couple in there, right? Not a problem. Not a problem. Thank you for being a member. That gets us up to 4 or 5 members now, which is awesome. Stephen Merchant's also a member, and Rhea, and Wild Hook, and you. Redneck Boy, how you doing? Good to see you. Landon, first of all, you got to be 18, and it's like a paid membership kind of deal. I'm getting a bite on that shrimp. So right now the lowest tier is $2.99 per month, but I'm going to try to get that changed. I did try to change it, and wouldn't let me change it. I'm getting a good bite on that shrimp. I'm sure it's a turtle. It's just pecking at it. That's okay. I got another piece of shrimp to put on there. Benjamin, we are on the Mississippi River. And we're turtle fishing. We're really catfishing, but we're going to catch turtles. Or gar. I don't know that we will catch any catfish, but we're trying. But the way I'm getting a bite on that right rod, I would probably say that's a turtle. I answer your text every time you text me. I mean, how much more priority do you want than that? Hi, Paul. Welcome in. Good to see you. I haven't seen a lot of you guys in a while. Thank you guys for stopping in. It's been months since I've seen bass fishing with Paul. I mean, I watch his lives, but first time I've seen him in mine for a while. So thank you for stopping in. I guess it is kind of evening for you guys because it's, 7 o'clock probably? I'll give you Debbie's number. It's 8675309. You've been in the background. I see you got you. So it's 9:30 there. Okay. Sorry for the annoying squeaking. It's the ferry here next to me. I can't control that. But it's not muddy here, and it's muddy everywhere else. So this is where I had to go. And it's shady. And I want to say that stupid turtle probably ate that shrimp off that hook. Do it. Just do it. Call Debbie. And guys, don't forget to double tap that screen and hit that thumbs up. I'd definitely appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping in there, Paul. Definitely. right next to Lake Ontario. That's a rough life. So for those of you that kind of sort of know me, I am a crappie fisherman. I am not a cat fisherman. This is something I just kind of really got into because it's hard to catch crappie from the bank right now. And unless I feel like dragging my boat an hour away, I can drive and save a lot of gas without my boat and catfish. So I'm learning and you guys are learning with me. So that's kind of cool. I have learned very well what a turtle bite is. I've learned very well what a 50 and a 70 pound blue cat bite is. I've kind of learned a channel cat. Oh yeah, most definitely. Fishing's about having fun and learning. So I'm learning. You're learning with me if you don't know. I probably could throw some carp bait out here and maybe catch a carp. Welcome back in, Jen. All right, I'm going to check that right rod. I'm pretty sure you probably took that shrimp off there. No more shrimp. We'll put another piece on though. What the heck, you know? I got it in the bag. It's going to go in the trash if I don't use it. So we'll try it again. Maybe if I would have sauteed that shrimp and a little garlic butter, they might like it a little bit better. That looks like a little smallmouth jump up over there. So one thing I have not caught here that I'm really surprised is a bowfin. The only place I can catch bowfin is when I go up to visit Ron and catch them on the Illinois River. I know they're in here. The water might be a little bit too fast for them here. But bowfin are a lot of fun to catch. I've caught little gar, no big gar. Caught turtles, catfish. I haven't caught a flathead here yet. Keep waiting for the conservation guy to come by. He usually comes by once every couple days, and today might be his couple days. Dan, welcome in. awesome to see you. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Under chemical warfare. Wow. Something with Diane, huh? Hunting and stuff, welcome in. Good to see you. That's just terrible to hear that, Paul. One died. Well, that's not great, but it could be a heck of a lot worse. All right. Made it home, so now we're going to go fishing again. Well, good luck. Packers, no. I've had some bites, but pretty sure they were turtle bites. Just like that one on the right rod I just got. But I ain't got nothing that has whiskers or fins. Just turtles floating around. But I'm trying bluegill. And I got shrimp on the right rod, bluegill on the left rod. Wow, 17-year-old arrested. That's a shame. Well, I hope everything turns out okay and nobody else dies from it. All right, we're doing good. Battery's still at 85%, so it's holding. And the other battery's at 61. We're doing good. Yeah, we got a turtle problem here. I can send them to you if you want. I'll pack all these turtles up I can find and send them to you. You know, I'm going to see how bad this wind sounds. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. All right. You want me to keep all the turtles? I will. At least they bite. It ain't the kind of bite we want, but it's still a bite. My phone says I'm live. Says we got 44 thumbs up. Awesome. I just kind of want to see how bad the wind noise is.
Kind of want to see how bad the wind noise is.
Well, my other phone has really crappy signal, so I'm not going to hear it. Heat, what's up? Everybody, Heather is Heat, and she's been like, we was like really close friends for a very long time, and she's still one of my dearest, greatest friends. Don't get to talk to her often, but she's still one of my dearest friends. So it is awesome to see you popping in. And the fishing is terrible, but we're trying. That's what matters. All right, I'm gonna reel this rod in it. I had the shrimp on because I don't think I have shrimp anymore, and we'll see. Snag. Snagged up. See if we can pull her loose. Oh yeah, she come loose. Think. That's just me, guys. That's not that rod. They had me snagged up. So I'm out of shrimp. I'm gonna go cut bluegill. Let's see if something over there wants to cut bluegill. And if any of you guys are curious, on the right rod, I got a 5/0 circle hook with a 3-ounce, no roll weight. And yes, I still hate that reel on the right rod. Oh yeah, definitely. Keeping my tackle so far. Well, it looks like that current really took that one. I must have got in a deeper hole that time. All right, I'm going to see how far that actually drug that. I may have to put a bigger weight on if I'm going to get farther out there. I ain't too sure there ain't a fish on that. That current's just really turning them. Gotta be that current. Yeah, it had to be that current turning that bait. All right, I'm gonna go get a real weight. We're gonna throw a 6 ounce weight on that dude. We're gonna chuck it out there, and it's gonna sit. It ain't gonna go nowhere. All right, guys, we got 6 ounces of lead. That dude ain't gonna go nowhere now. And if it does, we'll go up to 8 ounces. Hey, I got to mute the microphone. I got somebody playing music behind me. Yeah, I forgot the mute was on. I've had a conversation with you guys for the past 10 minutes. But thanks for hanging out with me. I said, there's a barge. It's looks like it's 3x6 or 6x3 width times length. So it'd be 3 wide by 6 deep. But hey, thanks. We had an awesome conversation. Heck, I had more views when I had it muted. I better go back to mute. He ain't moving very fast, that's for sure. It almost looks like he's got 4 on there. I'm sure you don't. I'm sure it's 3. I just wanted to double check my chat. You know how it is sometimes it'll freeze up and you don't know it. So we're going to give it a little bit while in this bluegill. We don't get anything. I'm going to go back to the skipjack. On your way to your grandma's. Mute time. Okay. No more horn. On my way with my grandma. Okay. Landon's going to come down and hang out with me for a little while. He'll probably catch more fish than I do. Man, that's a long train. Take grandma a treat. Train bite, that's it. We got a train bite behind us and a barge coming up the top. Coming from the south going to north. And he's moving slow, so he's probably going to throw a big wake up here. And ones going downriver don't get you too bad because they're going fast. They're coming up from the south. They're going slow. They throw a big wake. They're pushing that current. Snow cones are definitely a good treat, especially on a good hot day like today. You know, that really ain't a bad idea. I might stop and get me an ice cream or something on the way home. Not that I need it, because that's a lot of calories I don't need. But it sounds kind of really good. Of course, it's so stinking hot, it'll be melted the time I started to eat it. And I just have a milkshake. Tell you what, I'm not feeling very confident in this bluegill. It's bad when the turtles don't want to eat the bluegill. So I've never really been down here in this spot when the river's down where it's supposed to. I'm kind of curious to see how far it really is. Because if I'm a good ways out there and I'm still really shallow. So I bet you this river drops another 4 or 5 foot. That's going to be a good distance out that you can walk. Oh, thanks, Bill. I hope you enjoyed some of that for me. That tug's pushing 4. No, he's pushing 3. We're going to get lots of waves. And hopefully we get that barge bite. John Joe, welcome back in. How you doing? I seen you yesterday, I believe. Yeah, I've been saying come on big fish for a while. It ain't done it yet. Ooh, some root beer with it. A root beer float. I ain't had a root beer float in a long time. That don't sound bad either. And there is an A&W's by where I live. I was down in the creek yesterday. No carp. Flash floods in my area. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of good carp spots in my area either. I guess I could say I really haven't tried to catch a whole lot of carp in my area. But I just have small rivers, which are probably tons of carp in it. I've just never really tried to pursue them. That ain't no good. I mean, they want to kill them Asian carp and silver carp. That's one thing, but just killing regular carp, there's no reason for it. Them silverhead carp and Asian carp, they need to be eradicated any way possible. They do make good bait. And all the white bass. Them guys are fun to catch too in my bass. I release just about everything I catch. I'll keep some crappie once in a while, and once in a while a catfish, but not very often. All right, we got 49 likes. Thanks, guys. That barge is just getting up past me now, so we'll start getting that wake pretty soon. Couldn't watch it. No, not yet, Nathan. Haven't caught anything. We had some turtle bites, but that's been it. You know, we are on the mighty Mississippi, so anything could happen at any time. I really thought we'd have caught a gar or something by now. But I don't. I'm using bluegill, and I don't have a lot of confidence in bluegill, just because I don't really catch anything on it. So I've got a fresh skipjack up in the truck. Well, freshly frozen. I think I'm going to go cut 2 pieces out of that and get that back out there because I was at least getting hits on the skipjack. And besides, them waves should be up here pretty soon from that barge going by. Let's be correct. The tug pushing the barges. So I'll be right back. Let me go get some fresh bait. Like I said, these hot waters. I mean, this water's probably 85 degrees. So it rinses that blood and stuff out of that bait pretty quick. All right, guys, we got a guest. Landon showed up. He's a local kid here in the area, and I think he's going to do a little fishing too, I think. But I made sure to give him one of the Fun Fishing Adventures stickers that we have in now. So I'm going to reel these rods in, and we're going to get some skipjack on them and see if we can't get back out there and catch something. I got a nice big skipjack head. Hopefully something to bite on it besides turtles. We're going to let this wave get done first. Kind of defeats the purpose of the barge bite if you pull it in. All right, this one's got that 5/0 hook on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with the body section on it. All right, guys, and anytime you're using a cut bait, make sure you got them scales off of that hook after you get it hooked up. That'll stop you from catching the fish. All right, I got an 8/0 hook on this one. I'm gonna put that skipjack head on it. Seeing as how this bait's a little bit bigger, I'm gonna add some weight to it. Just because it's gonna grab more current. When it grabs more current, it's just gonna push it downriver. So now we're bumping it up to 5 ounces. I cut us out in that current stream a little bit more too. That sun's trying to creep around this tree. Paul, welcome in. Sorry guys, Landon got down here and I had met his grandma and had to get bait on, so wasn't trying to ignore anybody. So I appreciate y'all for being here, definitely. Okay, we've gone to skipjack on both rods again because we just didn't have any luck with the bluegill. We've upped the weight to 6 ounces on the right rod and we got 5 ounces on the left rod. And skipjack head on the left rod and a body chunk on the right rod. Y'all catch up with all that? Gotta go get ready to make road trip. All right. Thanks for stopping in there, Coffee. We got 10 awesome people in the house. I appreciate it with 51 likes. We should start getting some more people in here. It seems like usually around 4:30 I end up with a whole bunch of people that pop in. And it's 4:30 now. I really think with some skipjack, we're going to catch fish. And seeing as how Landon just got down here, I'll probably stay a little bit longer. I don't really know where he's at, but he's fishing. He's over here. Oops. That's Landon over there. So hi, Landon. You crank it down a little bit. Anyway, he's right there. There he is. All right, back to the rod action, or the lack of rod action. Tell you what, that sun moves another couple inches, I'm moving. I brought my handy dandy scale just in case we catch a big fish. I have not had my scale the past couple times we've caught fish because I didn't have one. But thanks to Amazon Prime Days, I picked me up a handy dandy scale. Wasn't too expensive. It ain't the best scale, but it's a scale. All right, I'm gonna have to move this camera because I can't see the chat. All right, that's better. So far, I have caught absolutely nothing. Had some turtle bites. And some turtle bites. But we will not give up. We are a fishing channel. Someday we'll become a catching channel. I really doubt that, but we might. We're trying for blue cats, channel cats, flathead catfish, gar, drum, or turtles. That's what I'm hoping to catch. And we're using skipjack on the both rods now. So far we've tried skipjack, we went to bluegill, shrimp, now we're back to skipjack. Well, don't feel bad because I haven't caught anything either. We're still getting these big waves from that barge you went by. This is what I mean. When the barges go north and they're going really slow, they make a big wave. Man, that's kind of crazy. I ain't got any subscribers today. Normally I get 10 or 15 subscribers on a vertical. That's okay. But I've seen a lot of the same faces in here, which is awesome. We're building a community, and that's what makes the difference. So seeing as how Landon's down here, we'll go for another 45 minutes. That way, you know, because he come down to kind of hang out and fish too. You got something? Let's see what Landon's got. He done got a fish, or he thinks he got one. Came off. Well, he thought he had him something. That's all right. We'll try it again. That was a bite on that rod right there. Did y'all see that bite? No, you didn't. That right rod had a good bite on it. You know, you always get a bite when you're looking somewhere else. That's the rod with the body piece of skipjack on it, the 5/0 hook. My chat freeze up. I guess everybody quit talking, so no. And don't say it's froze up. There that bite is again. That looks like a turtle bite. Yeah, it is. That's why I came back over here, buddy. I'm like, I ain't standing out in that heat today.
Like 5 minutes and I'm already good.
Yeah, if I'm gonna fish and I'm gonna be hot, I don't want to fish. That looks like a bite to me. I think Landon's got the right thing going here. He's using worms and getting bites. You better be careful though. He's going to lose his rod if a fish grabs hold of it. He just kind of got set in the rocks. We all know how that works. All right, I really have a feeling my chat froze up. Oh well, if it froze up, I'm sorry. If not, nobody's talking. Just watch your odds with me. It's okay. I'm waiting for a bite too, Eric. We're getting turtle bites again. Couldn't even get that on bluegill. That's cool. You had a couple bites already. You better hope nothing takes off with that pole though.
I have to drag that
Not really.
a lot low.
Well, a buddy of mine was fishing on a pier. He was way up in the air and had his rod leaned against the pier. The fish went bloop, took his 12-foot rod and it took him 1.1 seconds. He timed it because he was doing a live video. Took 1 second to take that rod in the reel over the top.
That's happened to me before. I was fishing at pond at Perryville.
Perryville Lake, yeah.
Not the lake, though.
The little pond there at the KLA.
I catch like 5 to 10 pounds catfish there. I was like, in an hour, I caught like 5.
That's good fishing.
And then one time, I had a fishing pole and I walked away for 1 second.
Luca, welcome in.
Grab something immediately in the water, chasing it, about to jump in, and it just sits there and then just takes home.
Yeah, fish know when you're not paying attention. That's when they bite the most. At least y'all get the sights and sounds of the beautiful Mississippi River. We got another barge coming up too. So hopefully with the skipjack out there, we'll get a better barge bite. It's probably going to take him about 10 minutes to get up here. I know there's big fish in here. I've caught 2 big fish here, but the water was way up from what it is now. And it is Mississippi. You can catch a shark in here. And I'm not kidding. They've had sharks all the way up the Alton Dam. The odds of a shark getting hooked up is like slim to none. But they have seen them here. Come on, fishy. They're just waiting for that barge to come by. That's all.
Worms, so it might have fell off.
Yeah, it might have. I bought a couple worms. I'm like, I'm gonna use them, and then never did. If nothing else, we buy them. Worms is the best way to go. I need to quit kicking my tripod and quit moving. Got my rod and my bait. All you gotta do is sit and wait. That's right. Headed down to the lake. Do some catfishing. With slinging baits. That is a bite, boys. I can't believe he didn't hook up. Maybe he did. He's coming in. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't think he hooked up. That was a heck of a good bite there. See if we got any teeth marks. Nope. He hit that pretty good. I don't know how he didn't hook up unless he just wasn't big enough. That's a good chunk of bait. All we can do is wait now. Maybe he'll get down to the other bait. If you like some entertaining fishing too, check out Slinging Baits. I watch him sometime. I don't watch him haul up, but I watch him sometime. I don't think I've ever seen him do live. I think he only does long form content, which I'm trying to get back into doing some videos too. Just I'm waiting for this heat to break, guys. I can't wait for fall. I will fish all fall, all winter that I can, as long as my water's not frozen, and all the way up till May. Then it's time to go catfishing. And then June is spawning season, which is still a terrible time to catfish, but I'll catfish. July it gets better, and August it'll get better because school's getting ready to start. A lot of the kids and the parents aren't out on the lakes, so it enables us fishermen to get out and enjoy our time. And if this river ever goes down, I'm going to get out on this river on my boat. But there's too much trash going down this river for me. Landon, all my lines are over that way, so anywhere over there you can cast, okay? I really want to see Landon catch a fish. Hootie, no, I ain't caught nothing. We had a really good takedown. It was on a big skipjack head. But He didn't hook up. I mean, that's a good. Let's see. That skipjack head is probably about that big around. That's a good size skipjack head. Oh, you got a little pole holder in there too. Okay. I just thought you had that propped up on a rock. I'm gonna go check out Landon's little pole holder here. Somebody make that for you?
Oh,
You give me a bite? Somebody make that pole holder for you? There you go. Get it, get it. Found it. That's a nice little pole holder. Hey, it's a nice pole holder, though. You gonna put your boat in?
Yeah. We'll pull up. We'll put in right there, but we'll pull up and get out of your way. So, like, that's up to fish.
I mean, I got my lines out this way, but you're probably gonna have to change lines.
Yeah. I'll probably just back up right there and come in. You'll be all right.
Yeah, some.
Yeah. We'll pull up out of your way.
All right, guys, we got somebody's gonna drop a boat in. This ought to be pretty interesting. There's some big old ditches. John boys, welcome in. I'm about to go catfishing. Any tips? I guess it really depends on where you're fishing at. Anything bites on worms, which I'm really thinking about switching over to because I'm not having a whole lot of luck. I had that one really good hit. And I do have a couple night crawlers. I'd have to re-rig my setup. But I might go to worms just to try it for a little bit. It can't hurt nothing, right? River Rat, welcome in. Live bait's great. Cut bait's great. Hot dogs, chicken liver. I don't care to use chicken livers, but some people do. Just not one of my favorite baits. I just don't really like to fool with it. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the feel of it. Oh, Rod's still hiding in the background too. Interesting. Hunting and stuff. I don't know if I said hi, but hi. Welcome in. You know, I see you guys so much all the time. I don't remember who I talk to and who I don't. Don't want to leave nobody out. So my next live, I'm kind of thinking maybe Thursday or Friday night or afternoon, one of the two. Just so y'all know, I'm not sure about the weekend. I don't know what's going on. Ray, Yes, I do remember Ray. That's okay. Hey, man, we all got jobs. I haven't really been able to do too many lives because I've been working a lot myself. I wish I could say YouTube was my life and I made all my money here, but honestly, I've made like $25. Caught a few blues last night in the rain. That's awesome. I caught one channel cat yesterday on our Sunday night bite show. Clayton, he was cleaning house, man. He's catching catfish and carp. Wild Hook caught a couple, and Stacy caught a goose egg. Now that's a boat I wish I had, guys. I'm gonna spin you around here. I've already put this little bitty boat in. Little bitty boat. And he's got anchors for days. Oops. You get him straightened back out. Yeah, that's a little bitty boat, guys. Yeah. If you got anything, no, I had one really good hit on the skipjack head, and that's been it for me. Real man, welcome in.
What? Look. Fire! What? I'm gonna get you too. I know it. I don't get you this. I'm straightening up. I'll come back up.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna mute you for a minute. Be back in a minute, guys. We're almost done. But anyway, still no major takedown, guys. Hopefully soon. We got just a little bit left. Got about 22 minutes. I really want to try the night bite here. It might be better. I really want this river to come back up to where it was. That's when I did well. Got that barge. It's just now creeping up here to us right there. So we'll start getting his wake here in a few minutes. Always slow go when they're coming up. They go pretty quick going down. Yeah, I seen he went live again. I've heard he lost signal. Oh, getting a bite on that left rod. Didn't look like a very good bite, but it was a bite. Yeah, now you got the idea of fish in the shade, buddy. Yeah, I don't. He's never had problems with signal before. I don't know what the deal is with him. It might take a few minutes for the fish to get back in there with that guy. How you doing, Big? Welcome in. I just lost signal for a second. His phone's overheating. See, that's why I'm in the shade.
I don't know if I have something. Feels like I do, but I probably just have a phone call.
Probably so. Yeah, I'd say it's a bunch of gunk.
Yep.
Get back out there and get you a fish.
Where are your lines? Like out there?
I'm out that way. You got like that whole area. Now that's another reason I wouldn't be in the sun, because I knew the stupid phones would overheat. Oh, he's trying to get up there again. Him and Duke. So I need to walk away from my rods and get a drink of cold water, and then my rods will bend over. So I'm gonna try that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink. This is good. Oh. Come here.
Or it's
Best way to get a fish bite is to walk away. That seems to be the way to do it. Turn around and do something else. And then they ding. All right, guys. I'm assuming I didn't miss nothing. It's a good thing that guy's got four-wheel drive. He got stuck. I did not. Not yet. I forgot about it. Middle rod went down. I'm on Mississippi. I only got 2 rods. I could go with the third one. I do have my numbers on them. But if I can't catch something on 2 rods, I don't need 3 or 4 rods like some other people I know. Yeah, Mid-South. You're on vacation. What the heck are you doing on YouTube? Huh. Yes, you do fall twice as well as I do. You fall very gracefully. Well, I have caught 50 and a 60 to 70 pound blue cat out of here. And that was just a couple weeks ago. Yep, I'm on the mighty Mississippi again. I ain't had no mighty fish though. Well, I'll be getting them wakes from that barge too. I'm working. I don't like women in Canada because they won't date me. They're stuck up and have class. Man, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Mid-South. I know you can't wait to get back here. Yeah, I did get that one good bite. I can't believe he didn't hook up. He might have just been big enough. I mean, that's a big skipjack head. Yeah, she owned movie rights to the sad story. Shoot, no, I don't ever get hooked up. Still lucky to have a girlfriend. I thought for sure she was going to delete me off Facebook. She's going to move over to the Mid-South area. But I made sure to send her your video, your graceful fall video. Her and her mom and her sister all had a good laugh over that one. I was going to put it out on a short, but I figured 10,000 other people had already done it. Yeah, you can't ever forget her number. Yeah, she's got a sister. She's got two of them. Yeah, that's right. That's really a good idea, actually. I'll see if it's in the YouTube songs, and I just might do that. I wonder if there's a song that says a fallen goose crap for you. Because you know, there was all kinds of goose crap on the ground there where you fell at. I'm sure they're hot when they go outside. They're cool as cucumbers when they go in. Yep, that's it, too. You're right. Absolutely right, Ron. All right, guys. How much longer have we got? I know we ain't got much longer. We got about 10 more minutes. Not that I'm trying to chase you guys off or anything, but I have stuff at home to do too. Got an hour drive. So if we're going to get a bite, we got 10 minutes to get it in. So it'll probably be 7 o'clock time I get home. That'll give me enough time to do what I got to do. Then back up at 5, be at work at 5 a.m., work another double. Yay me. Is Lance here? No. I don't know who Lance is. Landon's here. I think all the fishies went home too, because they sure as heck ain't biting. Who's Landon? That's Landon over there. He's one of the kids that I met down here at down in St. John. There was fishing a spot I was fishing, so he followed me. That's good. That's good. The hug tour hasn't really got too far yet. We're still working on it, but definitely gonna make my rounds. See, I think I'll probably start with Rod for the hug tour. That's gonna be in probably, I'm gonna guess, September. Then in October, I'm gonna go down and hit up the hug clan with Anthony J and Kevin at Kevin's Fishes, and shoot, probably a Josh, Kentucky Lake Fisherman. I'm gonna get bunches of hugs there. If I had a whole week, I'd go over to Tennessee, and I'd have to get me some burrito hugs, some Cindy hugs, even some Travis hugs. Shoot, I might even hug that old gray-haired Randy Swain. So I think next time I come down here, I'm gonna bring some night crawlers, set up a double hook over under, sideways backwards rig, and see if we can't catch some fish on some night crawlers. Because the skipjack and the bluegill and the shrimp sure didn't cut it today. Man, I can't believe we didn't even get a gar. Oh. All right, guys, I think I'm going to start reeling stuff in. I don't think we're going to get nothing today, but we tried. You know, after all this fishing, not always guaranteed to catch, but little buddy over here, Landon, he's going to catch something for too long. He's using worms. He's a smart kid. A lot smarter than me. So, John Boys, I caught one channel cat, about 3 pounds. Clayton caught God knows how many fish. Wild Hook caught a couple, and Stacy, I don't think, caught any. Yeah, I'll probably come back down here in the next week or two. They're saying our weather here in the next week's going to be in the upper 90s. So I don't know if I'll hit it next week because it's just going to be entirely too hot. But thank you guys for popping in. I'm going to go ahead and reel my rods up. I appreciate your support. Thank you all. And we'll see you soon. Probably in the next couple of days, I'll get up and do another live. So if you want to hang out while I reel the rods in, you can. If not, cool. I appreciate you being here. Thanks, guys, for watching your fun fishing adventures live stream. See you, Rhea. I'm Mid-South, Ron, John Boys, everybody else in the chat. On that snag, dude.
Yeah, about where your second pole before you start reeling, it's about probably in between my pole and your pole. There's a big snag that I snagged on last time I was here.
Yeah, I keep snagging on something right out there. But it's so shallow out there.
I forgot, but what rod are you combo?
This is a Berkeley big game rod. It's like 20 or 25 bucks at Walmart. And I don't like this reel. It's a King Cat from Bass Pro. I don't like it though. And that one's
How many pounds of line is it?
I got 28 on these. This one's a cat caddy. Snag. Come out of there. So I told you guys I was using a big old chunk of skipjack here. That's that one I had that good bite on and missed.
Yep, it's snag.
Did you find it?
Yep. On it and the tiniest piece of
Oh, you got plenty of worm on there.
really, I'm using a treble hook.
Oh, you got a treble hook on there? I didn't know that. All right, see you guys. Thank you once again for stopping in. We'll catch you next time.